I'm going to do one for you now. It's called Mountain of Her Memory. It's on my brand new album. Hope y'all like it. There you sit, the fool on the hill, waiting for her love to save you, but you know it never will. Oh, it comes.
Probably 5 out of 100 people will make it through the Nashville system. 2 will survive. 2% odds. So you got to be tough to get through that, and I think the people miss that with the women.
It's wild day by day.
It's about her strength, which doesn't mean you're a bitch. It just means that you're strong. You have a viewpoint. To be as soft, as sexy, as feminine, you have to balance that. And people sometimes take that as a sign of weakness. Or they take it as a sign of being a bitch, and it's neither. It's just the way these folks are built.
You'll forget that fun you've been. Come on down to me. Oh, let's get together and we'll find
I'm gonna wear silver. No, look, I think you should wear. Leslie, where's that almost purple color with the silver over it? This one. I'm gonna put my outfit on, and then I'm gonna go out and I'll probably have to sign some autographs and stuff, and I will take a group shot with the whole record label, all the people on the record label that are performing probably tonight. And I think I'm very ambitious. In most situations, I would always choose to go a little farther. I mean, I think ambition is about how hard you're willing to push yourself to get something. And I don't think there's any level that I could ever say that I wouldn't push myself to. Are you giving me flowers? Yes, aww. Are they from you?
They're from a fan club member named Daryl.
I knew you wouldn't be this sweet. Loser!
I mean, I don't know if you know her story. She came from Florida, and she was winning all sorts of contests and karaoke contests at local clubs in her neighborhood. And she decided to bring those tapes, come to Nashville, and she told her mom that, okay, I'm going to give myself a year. And I guess the very last week before that year was up, she signed a deal.
Unwritten rules in this town. You didn't play two women's records back to back. Women can't headline on a tour. There were all of these presumed facts that all of the women who came along in the 80s had to disprove. You know, that's why Dolly went to Hollywood. That's why, you know, all these women had to overcome these unspoken rules in country music. To this very day, they still talk at record labels about having a female slot.
I'd been meeting with record labels trying to get a record deal. Joe was a callback. I had already taken a tape over and a picture, and they called back and wanted to meet me. So set up an appointment with Joe, and I went to Joe's office to sing for him live.
It's a pretty nerve-wracking thing to be in here for, 15 or 20 minutes and singing acoustically. Can't make the mistake. And then she left, and I spent, another 10 or 15 minutes thinking about it. I walked over and said, let's make an offer on her. I got a phone call several hours later, and I thought, it's from Mindy McCready. She's calling to tell me how excited she is. So I called her back, said, "Hi, Mindy, this is Joe Galante. How are you?" "Well, I'm fine, and I'm very flattered that you've made an offer to me. I don't know if this is the right thing for me to do. We don't know each other." And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, now, we're making an offer as one of the biggest companies in country music to somebody who doesn't have an offer. In fact, several people have already passed on her. But she's giving me this feeling like, well, maybe you're not good enough for me. And it was hysterical to me. I thought, this is unbelievable.
Joe, I just have to tell you something. No man has ever written such a nice thing to me in my entire life.
Good to see you.
That was so sweet of you.
Well,
Hey,
cool.
Mindy.
I meant it. I love
Who is that, Bud?
Yeah,
Hey, how are you?
Saw your photo shoot.
What do you think?
Amazing.
It's great.
You're a happening.
Isn't that awesome?
We got a great
So
cover.
happening.
Got a great cover. Lots of
Black
great
dress,
shots.
the white dress. Amazing.
So you all set?
Yeah, I will be, I guess.
Got that
Bye, y'all.
covered. See you in a little bit.
Yeah, he's the head kahuna. That's the man right there. You can't get any bigger than that.
You ready, Gil?
Yeah.
It's awesome out there.
Come on. Good luck, baby. Are you ready? Wait, I need Leslie. Leslie.
The women of country.
We like women of country music.
Yeah,
we do.
women of country have certainly added a lot of sex appeal to the industry.
I love that wet look, baby.
Thank you.
That makes me wet.
Oh, God.
Well, I think that what really works for the women of country music is the relatability factor. Their lives are quite public, yet they do the glamour thing too. All the women who like country music can look at these gals and say, "Man, I wish I could dress like that. Wish I could sing like that."
Mindy came along with what essentially was not a very country sound to start with, and the image was definitely different with the pierced belly button and the whole thing. A lot of people, looked askance at that until she started having hit records and they realized, and she has a very young following. And I think the industry still has difficulty understanding the youth market. This traditionally has not been music for young people.